Alright, welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be showing off the Deathclaw Research facility I built for the Institute. I know on my last video I stated that I was going to do Sanctuary Hills next. However, there is a building I want to finish in Sanctuary Hills first, and I'm a little stuck on it, so that'll come eventually. It might be the next one I do after this. So it is a solid concrete structure surrounded by powered turrets. So it's alternating laser and missile launchers all the way around. So the reason for that is this is the wreckage of the Prig Wing right here. Brotherhood soldiers and knights will spawn inside the wreckage of the Prig Wing, and the Institute is currently in a state of open warfare with them, both lore-wise and in-game. So that is the outside. Institute flags up there. Now it is sealed completely from the outside, and then this side is symmetrical. It's the same thing down that way. As I was saying, there's no way to open the door from the outside. The roleplay idea is you contact a security room here. There's a camera right here. They'd see you and then open the door from the security room. We're going to use a cheat code. So you come in. If you make it through the first door, there's a second door you have to go through in a room with 2 machine gun turrets. We got a 3-floor atrium here. So if we come over here, this little viewing area, here we have our Deathclaws. So I've got an albino, a glowing, and a matriarch. Go through the security door here. So this is locked down even from the other residents, researchers, what have you, in this same facility. The Deathclaw area is still kept under wraps, but there is that little view area that anyone can go and see. So I'm going to go in this first one here. We've got one of our security. We've got one of our research rooms here. Research laboratory. We come up here. Let's look at the residential area here. So this is where the Deathclaw researchers live. The ones that are doing the experiments, what research, what have you, on the Deathclaws have their residential area here. Rooms are all identical going all the way down. There's, I believe, 6 of them. 7? There's 7 of them. It's the same deal on this side too. We come out here. We've got a little walkway. That is where the head researcher of the Deathclaw project works. That's her office. Overseen. She's got a microphone to make intercom. And there are, as you can see, there are intercoms throughout the facility here. I got a ragstag cage, and we've got a Yulgai cage. Right now we don't have any Yulgai. As you can see there, both the cages are open, but let's go ahead and save. But for feeding, we can open the cage. Did not last long. It's a Yulgai. Alright. Or not a Yulgai, it's a Ragstag. A Yulgai would have had a better fighting chance. Alright, anyways. Come through this doorway here. Overseer of the Deathclaw project, like I said, this is her bioscience, this is her area here. If we go into here, we got a common area. complete with kitchen and soda machine for the Deathclaw researchers, and a shared bathroom. Downstairs we get to the other Deathclaw research room right here. And both were accessible from the same area. So we're going to go up the stairs to the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor here, we've got our commissary. Need new uniforms or supplies. Got our weapons quartermaster here, stocked up with Institute weapons. These are just wings that I didn't do anything with. Here we got the clinic. So this area, we're actually over the Deathclaw cage right here, and so we got grates so you can actually see through down into the pens. Over here we've got a little restaurant, cafeteria, and then this is the security room. And then as there's the head of security, just basically wearing their uniforms just without the armor pieces on it. And as always with one of my settlement builds, the switch activates, so this actually opens the front door. Alright, so we're gonna go up to the 4th floor. So we've got all our different, so we got a research room in here, for different experiments, complete with an office in there. We got decontamination here, so if you have radiation, which I actually don't right here, let me see if I have anything to eat. Alright, you can see I got a little bit of radiation marked by the reg there on the HP line, so this actually will cure your radiation if you walk through the decontamination booth there, and then multiple showers. Right here we got the reactor. If I flip this switch here, it will shut off the power to the entire complex. We want to never do that because of the Deathclaws. Now over here, this will turn on and off the powered turrets that line the building. Over here, BWE's beta wave emitter. This will turn off the beta wave emitter. And since this is connected to the main power, if I turn off the main power, it will also switch off the beta wave emitter. The beta wave emitter is what keeps your captured creatures from being hostile towards you and your settlers. So if we turn this off, the Deathclaws will turn feral, basically. It will be just like encountering one outside, but we've got, you know, people out there around them. There's the one guy on the ledge that's not protected. Over here we got robotics room, complete with storage for robot mods, which I don't have right now, and a weapons workbench, so I can't do that well in power armor, of course. As you probably know, we can craft our robots in here. Anyways. One of the things I hate that Bethesda did, for whatever reason, Having robots in your settlement, even if they're friendly robots that you built yourself for security or whatever, will lower the happiness level of the settlements that they're in. So robots will actually reduce the happiness in a settlement. On that note, also, having captured creatures, like how we have the Deathclaws, you're more susceptible to attacks by that same creature. So if I have, well, I have my captured Deathclaws here, we're more likely to be attacked by Deathclaws. If we had captured rat scorpions, more likely to be captured by rat scorpions, mirelurks, so on, so on, so on. Which is one of the reasons I completely encased this in concrete. Have not been attacked yet. That's also why I have the turrets everywhere around the building. But and then also for roleplay, because you'll want the concrete because we have live Deathclaws in a cage. And then also, like I said, we are right next to the wreckage of the Prigwin, and so we are susceptible to Brotherhood attacks. Go up to 5th floor? I'm losing count. I think this is floor 5. So this is the residential area for the other researchers, the ones that aren't working on the Deathclaw projects. So they don't have as good of living quarters. They basically have a big room with a privacy wall, and not even much of a privacy wall. And then they have, for their own stuff, they have locker room right here. This is their common room. The gym is literally just big enough to hold both of the workout equipment that they have. And here's the restrooms. And then they got the shower room right there. Up to the next floor. So this one is split into two here. Where here we have the administration office. So this is the facility administrator, is her right there. She's got her microphone so she can make her own announcements, blah, blah, blah. And then there's where the population management system is for the settlement. And then over here is her residence right here. And she's got, it's actually a pretty kick-ass view in my opinion. Over here, if you see, I got like one of my Secret Service agents here. If I go through here, it's kind of a presidential residence area. Go into here, here's where I have my power armor. Over here we have just a storage room. I'm going to go through the red door first. So the red door has an entire situation room in here, where we can send video messages out through here, intercom system, Commonwealth map, and table for all the heads of government. So the idea here is that if I almost said Shiggy Sands, if Sanctuary Hills falls, the Institute government can retreat to here and run the government from this secured location. If, like I said, Sanctuary Hills gets overrun, they can flee to here and run the government from here. Because it's heavily fortified. So this is one of only two places in the Commonwealth where I have a potential seat of government for, or situation room, whatever, for the Institute. This is a backup, like I said, in case the main one at Shaggy Sands, or I said Shaggy Sands that time, at Sanctuary Hills falls. If you go through the green door, the president's residence, like I said, in the event that they have to move the seat of the Institute government to here. And then I can also use it as a home away from home. Most of my big Institute settlements, I have a residence specifically for me as the president, leader, whatever, dictator of the Institute. It's a dictatorship. I made the Institute very dystopian. And I'll get more into that when I do my Sanctuary Hills tour. We got a large balcony here for my residence, surrounding windows in the concrete. Now, mutants will spawn here across the river. Doesn't look like there's any right now, but yeah, I'll snipe up mutants every once in a while. There's the actual sniper rifle. I can't see any right now. It's all good. But anyways, that's why I have a Secret Service guard right there. And then the roof. So I have rooftop guards posted watching over the three sides facing land. Even though mutants do spawn over there, they're not going to attack across the water. So the landlocked sides all have guards. We've got 2 artilleries up at the rooftop. We've got our settlement recruitment beacon and our siren there. And then these are the beta wave emitters. So those are what keep the Deathclaws friendly. I built 2 for redundancy. What I really should do is have one connected to constant power and then a backup one connected to a power generator, just in case the reactor goes down, we have backup. I thought about doing that, but that kind of defeats the point of having the switch to turn it on and off in the reactor room. I don't know why you would want to turn it off, but I mean, if I flip the switch, then the other one will still be running, so there was kind of, yeah. Anyways, it was a conundrum. But anyways, that is the Institute's Deathclaw Research facility. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get that building done in Sanctuary Hills so I can do my Sanctuary Hills walkthrough, tour, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next one.